I was transported to a faraway land, to a world where monsters rule. Played the game like an ace. Now I'm in this place to save the monsters from the evil moo. Monsters rule. Monsters rule.
Monster Rancher.
Monster Rancher. Everybody, welcome to Biscuits and Backshot.
Monsters rule.
The topic for this week is
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
We will only talk about the
popular game, the series of games Monster Hunter.
Oh, Monster Rancher. I'm thinking, because that was the theme for Monster Rancher.
Yeah, that was the Monster Rancher.
Yeah. So the theme is Monster Rancher. We will only talk about this medium popular
one season and then canceled.
Pokemon show.
I'm going wider than that. We're gonna do monsters in general.
Okay.
I just really wanted to sing the Monster Rancher theme song.
Dude, I was not expecting that. It's been a long time since I've heard the Monster Rancher.
Yeah, they just put it on this free streaming service.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wait, this is boring to talk about.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it, is why.
Okay. I am very intrigued, but this is not an intriguing topic for the listeners.
Yeah, no.
Where is it?
And it probably...
Where is it? How do I see it?
I'm going to blank it out. Spaghetti meatballs.
Anyways, spaghetti meatballs.
Welcome to the show.
Speaking of monsters, I went swimming.
Really?
In the ocean when I was in Nice.
Oh, yeah. Cold water?
Yeah, fuck all ocean, dude. Why can't it be nice?
You know, it's funny. On the other side of the Atlantic, it gets pretty fucking warm. Like Virginia, Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's Florida.
Pretty warm. And it even warmer in the Gulf of Mexico. That shit is
beautiful. I swam in Galveston Island in Texas.
Yeah.
And it was nice.
It's nice.
It was like pool water.
Yeah.
But with that shit a million times more salt.
I think it was Acapulco or some shit I went to.
It's Apocalypto. Apocalypto.
Mel Gibson's town in Mexico. But yeah, there's literally like body temperature ass water. When you go in there, there's bright colors. There's a stingray. It's fucking beautiful.
Stingrays, bro.
It's so cool.
Flying cowboy hat motherfuckers.
Fucking sea blankets.
I'd rather see a stingray than a manta ray.
Yeah, you don't like the mouth the manta ray has, right?
Yeah, their lips.
Yeah,
their labia.
They're food guiders.
Yeah, I don't see the point in that.
Yeah, it does seem weird. Because
whale
sharks...
the fact that they're a diamond, like... Why, man?
They're a home plate.
I saw a little video of a manta ray leaping up out of the water.
Oh yeah, and then you were fine with it, and then it went flat.
Yep, actually, yep. It was fine when I could see it from it.
What about flounders? Does that bother
you?
Oh,
fuck flounders.
Yeah.
Wait,
they're the ones with the eyes on the side, and then they're flat against the ground.
No, they're fine. Groupers I don't like.
Oh yeah, have you seen inside a grouper's mouth? It is horrific. You would hate it.
I already hate them.
Because you could see like...
They're so big. They're so much bigger than the Goliath ones.
Yeah.
You see the guys who are like spearfishing on scuba diving, and then they just look over and there's this behemoth floating there watching.
Taking up all the space in the ocean right next to them.
Man, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, on the inside of its mouth. You know how some fish got like the single horseshoe of bone instead of teeth?
Yes.
It's got like sort of like rough edges. It has that. And then behind that, there's like a whole like 1-bedroom apartment. And then at the very back, there's this like big fucking sun-shaped sphincter in between the mouth and the place where fish die, I guess.
Oh, the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah. And I saw a fucking video of it yawning, and I was like, whoa, there's a lot of shapes and parts. This is all very graphic. And there's a big butthole at the back.
You know what? I learned a fun fact about the ocean. So what is the term for the limiting factor on how large land creatures can be? It's like the squared cubed rule or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the size limit.
Yeah, because it's like for every time your size squares, your weight cubes.
Right.
I believe
you can't have giant ants for this reason.
Apparently, there is no such limit in the ocean.
Yeah, because there's less weight has less detrimental effects.
So there could just be massive ass creatures down there.
Man.
Subnautica level.
Megalodon, man. I hope. I
Creatures.
hope somewhere in the depths there's a megalodon still, because that would be magical to me.
Magical is an interesting word to
Well,
choose.
I mean, the fact that it isn't acing ships, if there is one, then it must be nice.
Not yet.
Yeah, maybe global warming, it'll fucking pop up and be like,
Alright.
time to fucking...
Settle the score.
Yeah, it'll fucking Rambo. It'll start first blood.
You drew first blood.
It's like a fucking headband wrapped around its giant head. That'd be adorable.
I think it'd be... I feel like if a megalodon had a headband on, it would just look like one of those babushkas.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
It wouldn't be a headband. It would just be
it's
like
tied at the top, like it's an old
like
cartoon
a
with a
nana.
headache.
Yeah, exactly. Little ice pack.
Hell yeah. But, giant super shark with mega teeth. Fucking half-foot mega teeth and 1,000,000 of them. That'd rule. I mean, have you heard about the Luska?
No.
This is a cryptid. This is
I
a
dated
monster.
a girl whose last name...
Was Luska?
Well, take the A off. But
Oh, okay.
that's about as... I'm assuming that's what you're talking about.
No.
Is my ex.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, was she...
She was a megalodon.
Was she an enormous octopus?
Um...
Because that's what the Luska's supposed to be.
No.
You know the blue...
Not entirely.
The blue hole? Only partial.
Only partial.
She only had 4 tentacles to wrap around your heart.
My heart!
Cut it to pieces with the serrated fucking suction cups they have. You know...
Oh, I heard something about their suction cups.
Yes, some of them have, like, serrations on the outside of the disc, and some of them have hooks in the middle.
I'd rather the outside serrations.
Yeah,
I don't like the hook.
Yeah, absolutely. The serrated suction cup isn't a big deal to me, because if I'm in that situation, I know what I signed up for. But the hooks, that's a bridge too far. That's too much.
It's a bridge to
Terabithia.
Terabithia.
But yeah, you know blue holes? That whole thing?
No, I don't think so.
It's this giant, I forget where it is. I think it's somewhere around, like, Bermuda area. But there's, like, a huge series of underwater caverns.
Oh, good.
And they're big. Like, they're big. They got big holes. They're called blue holes. And a lot of them are interconnected. It's this huge space. And around that area, there's this legend about a giant octopus. Not like super giant, but like several times bigger than the biggest octopus, essentially. And it's the classic cryptozoology thing of there's definitely enough room and food for it, but there's no like video of it or nothing, so probably not real, but it could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Like God.
Yeah, well, that was last week we did that. God could be a monster. Just a big monster, right?
I imagine compared to us, it would be.
Yeah, this would be the only way to describe it. Super big energy monster.
He's got big monster energy. God's got that big dick energy.
That all-encompassing dick energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't need to, prove himself.
Because he is
ultimate
the
strength.
universe's largest penis.
Yeah. His penis is the same size as his whole body, which is the size of all. Yeah.
Honestly, like, probably accurate.
Yeah. if you follow,
He is
it's
omnipresent.
biblically accurate.
It is. It is.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if anyone has a biblically accurate angel tattoo.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'd get one of those, man. Those things are cool and spooky.
Yeah.
The big fucking wheel eyes on fire.
They ain't all fucking hot Aryan chick with white swan
Yeah,
wings.
yeah. They're all white people with wings. It's like nowhere in the Bible does it say it was a white person with wings.
Nah.
It's always like, it had 3 heads, one of a man who frowned with a mask of agony, and then there's a sheep crying blood, and then a lion. And it said, "Do not be afraid." And everyone was like, "Yeah, okay."
No,
I think I don't have a choice here.
I think I'm gonna be afraid.
I think I will fear. Fear, yes.
Soft pass on not being scared.
Yeah, you imagine just this fucking inconceivable fourth dimensional being shows up, warping reality around it, and it's like, fear not. Like, yeah, okay. I mean, you would have to start with that, because if you say anything else first, everyone's just gonna scream and run.
I feel like you could just say listen.
Listen! Yeah, you know what? I think the timbre and pitch of the voice is really what determines whether or not you'll
If it
flee.
sounded like tinkle.
Yeah, or like Mike Tyson.
Listen.
Hey, listen.
Listen.
God has a message.
Listen.
Yeah. You'd be like, okay, I'll hear him out. I'm very
Yeah,
frightened.
I'm trying to put myself in that situation. If a behemoth
Mhm.
were to appear in front of me,
A horror
were to
beyond
say
your
like,
knowledge.
"Do not be afraid,"
Mhm.
I'd be like, "Too late."
Yeah, you know it's too late. You must know.
Yeah, there's no way you didn't. There's no way you didn't know that your presence would be.
the only way
terrifying.
I wouldn't be afraid, and it still wouldn't work, but like the only way I would be less afraid is if the angel like emailed me beforehand
Yo.
for like several months and then like started sending videos of what it looks like, and even then it'd be like, you know, seeing it in person would be a whole different ballgame.
So like, a girlfriend that you met through Second Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and even if you know exactly what they look like, sound like, their powers, and the effects it will have on your body being near it, because there must be some.
Like a girlfriend from Second Life.
Yeah, exactly. But even knowing that, when they show up at the airport and you're there, you're going to be fucking scared. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd be nervous.
You're like,
I
wow, I
think-
saw the videos, but it's definitely different. In person.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if
the
it's
white
fourth
fire.
dimensional and you're looking at a two-dimensional picture or video
Yeah.
on your screen,
Seeing the three-dimensional version,
a
expression of it.
four-dimensional version of it,
Well, you wouldn't be able to sense that.
I guess, yeah, we can.
You would see the cross section in the
The
third
slice.
dimension. Yeah, you'd see the slice in it gently shifting between them, and you'd be like, "Damn!"
in and out of existence.
Yeah, just pieces of it showing at different times. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think if it came up and was just like, stop, I'd fucking stop.
Oh yeah, certainly. I'd do whatever it said.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have to say
Stop.
"fear not."
Listen. And I'd be like, I have no other option.
I know I must be insane, right? This must be a hallucination.
This is it.
But
This is how it happens.
It's never happened before. Boy, golly, it's very vivid. And
Wow.
wowzers.
Wowzers.
Yeah, wowie.
That'd probably be my first thought.
Wowzers. It's a real life angel.
Oh my goodness.
This is the end for me.
This is the end.
This is it. It's over. Yeah, angels are scary monsters.
Be a hell of a way to go.
Just fucking smote.
How would a fourth dimensional creature even kill you?
Touch. It would it would glance off of you, and that would be enough.
How would that kill you, though? And then obviously we'd be like, oh, it's squishy, like whatever. But like, what's a fourth dimensional way to kill a three-dimensional creature?
moving it in moving it through, like if you touch it, it's moving through a dimension you don't normally interact with.
It's being accessed by...
Yeah. So as long as it can pull you even like a bit through the fourth dimension, you're done. So
could you though?
You can't.
I'm trying to think about like as a third dimensional creature, could we interact with a two-dimensional creature?
It would slice us in half. If
there was
Twilight
a
Zone
flat
episode,
person like Mario,
yeah,
just in front of you in the plane, so that it was perpendicular to you,
would be able to interact with.
If you pushed on them,
what would that do to them?
What would that do to them?
They've never
They'd
been
be
in a
getting
different
pushed
plane.
into, if you were somehow even like able, if this even affected them, but if it did, if you pushed in the middle of original Mario standing in front of you,
and he didn't bend,
it would be pushing him into
another
third dimension.
Yeah, he'd be in a completely alien dimension from where he normally is.
And then his organs,
and if he bent
it would
at
also
all,
stretch
he'd be done.
him.
Yeah, that's what
It would
I'm saying.
also stretch
if
a
he
lot.
distended at all, his body's not built for that. He would fall to pieces.
Everything would rip.
It would be game over. Yeah.
So if the fourth dimensional creature were to push on us,
Just poke you. Yeah.
to give you a big poke,
Then your heart, or wherever it poked, that piece of you would be in a different dimension that you've never experienced.
it would disappear.
Yeah.
That part
and
of
the
you
rest would be left behind in a different place.
And severed, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
They would all sever. So they would just poke a hole through you.
They'd send
but there would be
to
nothing
a different
else.
plane.
Yeah. And you would die.
It'd be a teleporter accident, essentially.
Yeah. Part of you would just be gone.
I guess it depends on like how it would work, because if you could be bent fourth dimensionally without being hurt, then it could interact with you without automatically killing you. It would have way more options to kill you. But if you could, in theory, like if it pushes on your chest and then your chest is in a different place and you can't see it, but it's still there and it's still connected.
How is it? Okay.
But you can't move
Still
it back
connected.
because you can't move in the
Still
fourth
connected
dimension.
is a big if.
Yeah.
How would it still be connected?
It would just be
like
going through the fourth dimension.
Yeah, but we're thinking about like, okay, if you've got the Mario dude, you push in the middle of him.
Yeah.
Right?
So
you are
push on
increasing the distance from, if you use your palm, let's say,
Mhm.
you are increasing the distance from the middle of your palm to just to the left of your palm.
Yeah.
Because it's now going diagonally.
He would now be three-dimensional.
So he's now three-dimensional, but that part of him on the outsides of where you pushed will be stretched in a way that it has never been stretched before.
Infinitely further than he could ever make it be.
Yeah.
But just a little bit in the third dimension. I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, we have to assume we're not built for that, you know?
I mean, let's think about it this way, though. Like, okay, so a two-dimensional person, if a two-dimensional person were to walk parallel straight through you,
Would it touch?
would it cut you in half, or would you just be completely unaffected?
That-
I don't
that's
think
the
you'd
thing,
be
is that, like,
affected.
There's a Twilight Zone episode about this, or Outer Limits, I forget, where a two-dimensional creature appears on Earth, and it starts, shredding things, because it's cutting atoms in half. But, I mean, if you think about it, it'd be infinitely thin, to the point where it must pass through anything it touches. Right? It wouldn't
make
it'd
contact.
be smaller than a neutrino, essentially.
It has no width.
Yeah, exactly. So it wouldn't touch. It wouldn't
wouldn't
even
touch
be
at
there
all.
to us.
They would just move through,
Uh-huh.
and you wouldn't be able to see them, but
Yeah.
they would just move through, and you'd be unharmed.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
So
I
in
was
theory,
trying to
we
think
couldn't
of that
touch
as like
the
a
angel, and they couldn't touch us, potentially.
Well, no, because we could touch a two-dimensional creature if
Could
they
we?
were perpendicular to us.
Ah, right. And then
I was trying to think about it
bend
like,
them,
if
and
the
they
two-dimensional creature could hurt us, then we could hurt, in theory, in a similar fashion a fourth-dimensional creature.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would affect it.
We'd cut them not in half. It'd be like
two
bath.
different timelines.
Yeah, we'd cut them into chaff, and they'd be like, oh my god.
But no, we would just walk.
Yeah,
through
we'd
them.
be infinitely thin on the dimension that they work with.
Yeah, it just depends on which dimension which cross section, so to speak, we move through.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be able to discern that.
No,
they'd have all the power.
No concept of
that.
of any of that.
Which is, I mean, in theory, Mario would only be able to see on his plane, his two-dimensional plane. So unless we were right in front of him, he wouldn't be able to sense us.
Oh no,
and
there's
even
no
then,
way.
He'd only sense the one cross section. He'd be like, "The fuck is that?" He wouldn't think it's a person because it doesn't look like,
He would just see a cross section of us.
He'd see an anomaly happening, like some sort of warping mass of flesh, and he'd be like, "What?" And to him, of course, everything would just be a single line.
Can we exist at all in the second dimension?
Yeah, I mean,
To a two-dimensional creature.
that's the thing. Imagine,
I don't think they would be able to see us at all.
Imagine Mario's looking this way, and we put our hand in. He would see this line.
Yeah, but there's no width. His vision has no width.
Well, that's
He's
true.
a second
He wouldn't be
dimensional
able
creature.
to see.
He wouldn't be able to
anything.
see anything.
Yeah, because how would light
In the
work?
third dimension.
Yeah. So I think, in theory, if we saw a fourth-dimensional creature,
We wouldn't be able to see it.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Which I think was the point I was growing towards by fucking baffling.
There is no way
saunter.
to see.
Yeah. If we saw it, it'd be like a sudden blip of weirdness that we would not be able to discern what it is. It'd be like a shifting ball for like a moment and then it'd be gone.
Maybe they would. I might rescind my previous statement. If we were to walk in front of Mario.
Yeah. He'd see like he'd see an MRI of us and then we'd be gone. And he'd be like, the fuck was that?
Because we would be moving through. If we were to be standing still, there would be nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be a frame rate to it. Because all of our atoms are in the third dimensional plane as well.
So they have to be passing
So we'd see
through.
these weird flickers of light.
But if they're passing through the second dimension,
Then in theory you could see like
at some point,
a flip
that
book
would mean
of
that-
us.
yeah,
You'd see a flip book version of what we are. And maybe he could draw a shape from that if he had the wherewithal. Like if he saw it coming, he could be like, okay.
or if we just did it over and over.
Yeah. If you kept doing it at 3 p.m. each day in the Mushroom Kingdom,
Then he could go, okay.
he goes and gets his flat notebook.
Or if we just did it slowly,
Yeah.
and he could go, okay, the first, say you're passing a cone through, for simplicity's sake, point end first. You go, okay, it starts as a tiny blip, so to speak.
And he'd say, this
and
is
then
a
it
triangle.
gets larger. It turns into so it goes from a dot to a line. And that line gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it
And then
disappears.
suddenly stops, yeah. So he'd
So
think
would
it was a triangle.
would he even be able to make sense of that?
Yeah. No, I mean, like I say, if it was a cone, he could use his Mario camera.
Because a cone is a three-dimensional.
Right, so he'd see
yeah.
a triangle. And if we saw a hypercube, we would think it
A
was
tesseract?
a cube. Yeah. And we did the same thing. We'd be like, that's a cube. This is the shape of a cube. But that wouldn't be correct. It's a hypercube.
It's a shifting
Yeah.
mass of a cube.
Yeah, exactly. Vaguely cubular.
Cubish.
Or cubic, it would be, I think.
Nah, cubular.
Cubular.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Totally cubular.
Rules. So yeah, that would be horrifying.
Experience.
Yeah. I wouldn't like that. And it would probably be pretty nauseating for them to see us as well. It'd be very disarming, I think. Because if we saw Mario out in the world, we'd be like,
Yeah, I feel like if we saw them normally and then they as we turned, they just got thinner and thinner until they disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you saw a dude like that, like on the streets, you would go to the hospital immediately after that.
Yeah.
If something happened, I saw a thing. It couldn't.
I feel like I'd probably try to wave my hand through it like an idiot.
And cause a nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
or see Mario
tear reality.
Bleed out. Yeah, he just fucking dissipate because he's not meant to
just
go that way.
Falls.
Boop, 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 boop. Weird to think about.
Yeah, man. I still think about that the 10th dimension video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stone cold sober, couldn't make sense of that. We only ever watched it when we were high as hell.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you have to only think about the abstraction of it. You can't actually understand the fourth dimension.
Yeah, it's physically
you just have to
impossible.
see it as a series of cubes. You know, you wouldn't be able to wrap your mind around it. And once you get to fifth, it's like it's all just
yeah. Get to fifth, and we're starting to get a little wacko.
Then you have to think of it as like a fucking matrix table, whereas rather than like
you've got a graph. 2-dimensional matrix and then a 3-dimensional matrix table.
You're just adding in rather than X, Y,
more
Z,
planes
it'd be an A
of existence
and a B.
to it.
We can only rationalize it with numbers because there's no way to think like that. We're not built for it.
So, in your words, what is the fourth dimension?
Well, I'm pretty sure we talked about it. Fourth dimension would be another spatial dimension. Because currently we got 3D time. Because time is considered a separate thing. So, 4D,
right. That's right. Yeah, we have talked about this.
Yeah, so 4D would be, rather than going left, right, or up, you'd go
in and out.
Rop. Because in and out would be time, I think. If you move forward or back, that would be time. The fourth dimension would be a new thing. It'd be a new color, really.
Ooh.
You got red, yellow, green, and then you got blarg. And you can't think of it because you have no frame of reference.
Cannot.
Ooh, here's a neat thing. Did you know that the ancient Greeks didn't have blue? They didn't have a name for the color blue. They had they called the sea and the sky, they considered it a dirty green.
Really?
Yeah, and this is a thing with cognition, because there's currently ancient tribes, like African tribes, that don't have a word for the color blue. And if you show them a color wheel with all green circles and then one blue circle, it'll take them a long time to figure out which one's different, even though to us, this one's obviously immediate. Blue. Yeah, it's immediate, instant. However, they have 22 words for green, different types of green, because they deal with a lot of green. They got light leaves, they got dark leaves. And if you show them, a color wheel of varying levels of green that we can't really sense easily, they'll instantly get each one. Because they have a word for it. As soon as there's a word for it in the language, the mind strengthens the difference between the two.
I don't know. I mean, if you go to Home Depot and look at all the different paint swatches, there's names for all those different colors. But if I were to see a wheel of different shades of green, I wouldn't go, oh man, I wish I knew the name for all of these colors. Right. And then I could, I'd be able to tell this one's lighter.
Yeah. Well, we do. The thing is that it'd be such infinitesimal differences that we don't normally, if we were color theorists, right? Okay. We'd get that instantly, because we'd know, this is 245 and this one's 246.
Yeah.
Because we deal with that, and we have a language.
That's
for
our
that.
gig.
Our mind has built a barrier between these two greens, and that's literally what happens. Is that as soon as we have a word for blue, because we started making blue dyes and we considered it a different thing, which wasn't necessary before.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they didn't consider a need for the color blue because they didn't have a way to capture the sky.
It's literally half of the fucking...
No, that's the weird part of it, is that because they don't eat it, they don't sell it, they don't paint with it. Because back then, they didn't have a good way to paint blue. And that came out
I know
at,
blue
like,
was
the
a rich
end
person color.
Yeah, exactly. And then it became purple. Purple was new as well at a point.
Yeah.
Because they just figured out, like, oh, we can mix blue, which is now a thing, with green, and it makes a new thing. It's blue and green, right? Blue and red. Fuck.
So what are we... You said a new thing, and I was like,
First
okay.
grade. It was first grade. It's blue and red makes purple.
Talking about shit... Talking shit out our ass about fourth dimensional creatures.
Yeah,
and can't figure out what two primary
everyone
colors.
I wrote a fucking stand-up bit about this. It was like for 15 years I've been studying, like fucking the socioeconomic landscape of the world. I used to fucking memorize as many license plates as I could while I was driving and then recite them back to myself. And yesterday I almost shit myself because I forgot to pull my underwear down when I sat on the toilet.
Oh, wow.
Which is a true story. I sat on the toilet and I was like, hold up. something's wrong.
I mean, I've had the worry, if I get into the shower, I've had the worry
You still
that
have your
I
socks
still
on?
have, like, underwear or socks on, yeah, but
I do that with
I
my
could safely
necklace,
say
so
I've never,
Yeah, that was the first for me, I think. I hope. That was the first time that I was distracted. I was doing a Sudoku. And, I forgot to pull them on down.
wow.
Don't know why.
That'd be a hell of a moment.
Yeah.
Sit down in the toilet and shit your boxers.
That
and
would have
have to deal with that.
That would have been a downstroke. That would have been a low point, I think, for me.
Anytime you have to deal with your own fecal matter.
Yeah. Oh, man. I had to pull... Because my lizard, Matthew, he was shedding.
Oh, is he all done?
I think he's mostly done, at least. But yeah, we got him his water bowl, and he goes into the water bowl to poop. That's where he poops. But he also needs to soak in the water bowl when he's shedding in order for the shed to go smoothly. And one of the times we replaced his water, he went in there and immediately took a shit. And we're like, well, now we have to deal with this again instantly. And it was like, I can either do the whole process of taking it back out, rinsing it, or I can just get my hand in there, nab that poopa,
Grab the poop.
and throw it away. And I did do that, and I almost fucking vomited. Just
Dude,
from touching
I
it.
could not disagree with your choice more.
I didn't want to do
You're
it.
moving, you're grabbing a water dish, dumping it out in the sink.
It's such a pain in the ass.
More than almost vomiting from picking up poop with your hands.
I mean,
You're not a mom, dude.
It was a devil's bargain, I'll admit.
I will say props to you for practicing science.
Yeah, sometimes on the road to efficiency, you gotta run over a couple of fucking
You gotta
baby
pick
deer.
up some poop
You
with
gotta
your
lift
hands.
some poop with your human hands.
What was his poop like? What is...
When he's... Well, you know what? He hasn't had any bad poops for a while, so it's basically just like a turd. A sort of darker
How
turd.
big is it? I'm so curious now. What is he?
It's a little bit thicker than a Tootsie Roll and a little bit longer than one of the long Tootsie Rolls.
Wow.
The medium length, I guess they have really long ones.
And you just up and chose to grab
There's
it.
also a white bit, which is all calcium, and occasionally they have to re-ingest that part of the poop to make sure they haven't... Because once again, biology's dumb, and even though it's been around for billions of years, it hasn't figured out simple shit like, don't get rid of the calcium until we've gotten enough. He has to poop out the calcium and then eat it again. It's really dumb.
Being forced to eat his own poop.
Yeah. Biologically, as a biological imperative to eat his own shit. But yeah, it's basically like normal poop other than the white stuff. And
What do you mean? You don't have the white stuff? You don't have the calcium cap on your turds that you have to occasionally eat?
No. No,
Maybe you need to eat more calcium.
Mine are all...
Or less, I don't know.
Salted like they've been dipped in
oh,
the Dead
like
Sea.
old dog poop.
Oh, fuck.
Sitting outside for a while.
God, this is a really bad podcast.
Why does that happen? Why does dog poop turn white?
I don't know. You know what?
This is the part of the episode where we look something up.
Google something. I'm surprised. We made it through half of the episode before we got to that.
Yeah.
We did like 3 last week. And I think the first one was at the 5-minute mark. Let's see. Why does dog...
No, why do dog poop?
Why do...
Dog poop.
Dog
turn
poop
white.
Turn white. Why do dog poop turn white? Too much calcium.
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be...
Okay, there's another one of these from an article called "Why Was White Dog Poop So Common Before the 90s?" And it says, like humans, dogs experience liver and gallbladder problems. They may have pale stools as a result of not enough bilirubin being secreted into the digestive system.
Gotta get that bilirubin.
Gotta get that bilirubin.
Isn't that the guy, the billionaire dude who fucking did Shark Tank and shit?
Mark Cuban?
Oh, that's right.
Mark Cuban is low on my list of billionaires, sorted from most unnecessary to least unnecessary. That's not a good way to phrase it. I have a list of billionaires.
Do you like Mark Cuban?
Relatively good.
Right.
Relatively good.
Okay.
Still could be better, but I think...
I mean, billionaires...
people get, everyone has a tough life, no matter who you are.
It's all
and if
relative.
you become a billionaire, I imagine it's pretty hard to be great, because at that point you feel like you've done it. At least that's what I would feel like. I'd be like, okay, I don't have to stress anymore. And adding the idea of I have to be really responsible to the earth with my own resources, it'd be difficult to make that choice.
You heard what happened with Notch, right?
Who's Notch?
The guy who invented Minecraft?
No, what happened? Oh, I mean, he sold it to Microsoft, right?
Correct.
For billions? Oh, also, dog poop might turn white because it's bleached in the sun. That's another one.
Oh.
But that would also have to do with calcium, because that's what bones do. Good.
Bleach in the sun. Bleach in the sun.
So healthy white bones. Not that gross yellow.
Fucking yellow British bone.
Yuck.
Notch sold Minecraft for all of the money.
A $2 bill, right?
Something like that.
And everyone was like, Microsoft's making a huge mistake. And yet, lo and behold, people still be buying Minecraft accessories, Halloween costumes, and toys. So maybe it wasn't. $2 bill seems steep.
But he sold Minecraft, made all the money, and essentially retired.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd Rupert Grint that shit in a second. Give me an ice cream truck and a castle. I'm done. That's me done.
Check.
Yeah. I ain't doing shit else until I start feeling guilty about having too much money.
And he kind of lost it, in a manner of speaking.
Like lost it, like his mind?
No,
or
his mind. No. He started getting real big on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
Which is not usually a great thing.
Yeah, no, that's
posting a lot of stuff on Twitter because he didn't have anything to do. That was something I think he said in an interview. Is like, being a billionaire, it's like... He was like, yeah, you're a billionaire, sure. Awesome. The best. But, A, you can't have any problems. No one will really ever have sympathy for you. Because you're a billionaire. They're just like, oh, then just do this. Just buy this.
Unless you have a mental illness.
How can you be sad if you have all of this money?
Yeah.
And also,
what does that mean for me if you're sad, essentially?
Yeah.
It
and you can't really...
existentially uncomfortable.
You can't really connect with most people.
Yeah.
Because you're just, like, a lot of what we do day to day, it revolves around money. And if you're a billionaire, you don't really, like, unless you're the kind of billionaire that's just like, you got there because you're always like, I want more money, more money, more money, more money.
And if that's
which
the case,
isn't how he got there. He got there just by selling a video game. Boom, you're a billionaire.
He struck gold and he stopped digging.
So
whereas most billionaires are like, they just don't stop. And that's what makes them monsters.
Yeah. So you can't really connect with those kind of billionaires.
Yeah.
And you can't really connect with the vast majority of the population because everyone is just going to see him as a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not, like, he's not working. So he's going to be trying to talk to people about current events and all this kind of stuff. And there's just no common ground.
Yeah.
When you're a billionaire at whatever, 35, whatever age he was, trying to hang out with other people.
Yeah, it would be weird having $1 billion and then going to the pub.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, actually.
No one's going to treat you the same.
If I had that much money, I would have to get to the point where I'm like, this is dumb. I'm going to give nearly all of this away to various things so I can go back to being normal.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm not a billionaire. It's not as big of a problem. But if I still had $1 billion, I'm not going out into fucking public because I'm going to be fucking, my hand's going to be where my hip be at the whole time. You know, I'm going to be checking my six.
Off?
No, not jerking off through the hole in my pocket. I mean, like, I'm going to be jumpy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a good ransom. I'm a handsome ransom at that point.
Handsome ransom.
I'd kidnap me at that point.
Do it. Kidnap yourself, put yourself up for ransom.
That's a good way to get rid of all that money. And then people won't think you're a billionaire anymore.
Problem solved.
But you just have to worry about the buried treasure you have.
How do you know about my buried treasure?
What?
Huh?
Spaghetti meatballs.
So he got really big on Twitter and started, of course, saying some, like, I can't remember exactly what, but it's like anti-Semitic, racist,
problematic shit,
that kind of stuff.
Of course, because it's Twitter.
Yeah, what the hell else?
Why not air out
your
dirty laundry?
Yeah.
Who can stop you? You're a billionaire.
Yeah. And lost, like, all of his friends and got into a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I imagine it's a similar thing to when you win the lottery, which now could make you a billionaire.
Yeah,
nowadays.
essentially he won the lottery. Mm-hmm. For all intents and purposes, he won the lottery.
Yeah.
Except instead of $100 million, it was $2 billion.
Instead of winning it in a day or over 5 years of buying tickets, he built a really cool thing and then sold it.
Yeah.
It's like if you did a 5-year to 10-year job, and at the end they gave you a cool $2 bill.
A cool $2 bill. Ice cold $2 bill.
Mm. Yeah, that can have a detrimental effect, and I imagine it's especially true for people who ain't like us. The normals.
The normies.
Yeah, because
I'm curious as to what you mean by that.
Well, imagine if all the people you knew were like holding a fish on Tinder people, or...
Oh, I mean, I know what you mean by normies, but I'm curious as to what you mean in this context.
Because I don't think that you would try to trick me into giving you millions of dollars. I feel like if I won billions of dollars, you'd be like, hey, can I have several $1 million? And I'd be like, yes.
Yo.
Hey, I heard you won the lottery. Can I have some? Because that's the level we're at.
I'd probably just ask you for things more than money.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't like exchanging money.
Oh, but it feels so
friends.
good to fucking shower you with millions of dollars.
No, it'd be cool to play with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
We could make a money room.
I'd be down to play with it.
Oh, okay. Here's what we do. But
it'd be like, yo, can I
room.
fucking have this? Can you get me this car?
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, sure. And I'd be like, I'll pay you back. And then we'd both like, we both know that's a lie.
Yeah. I'd feel more weird about that, I think.
Really?
Because that'd make me feel like a sugar daddy.
Oh,
and I'd
versus
have
just
to
money?
admin it, yeah. Because if I give you the money, that's your business now. Like, unless you lose all of it, and you're like, "Can I have more?" I'd be like, "No."
Yeah, see, that's what I want to avoid. It's like...
I don't think you would do that, though. I think you would
I feel like
manage
the
it well.
only way I would feel even remotely comfortable with it is if I had like a business plan. And I was like, yo, can you be my investor?
You literally already have a couple, though. Cause you could just fucking...
actually do them?
write it out, yeah. And I'd be like, good idea. Let's get you $1 billion, and then we can hang out and be billionaires.
And we could be billionaires.
And now here's the plan. Of course, we buy a house because it's a pittance.
Whoa, where the fuck are you thinking we could buy a house with $2 bills?
No, it'd be in Louisiana. It wouldn't be here in Colorado.
Right, there's no way. Can't afford the property tax on that.
But okay, we rent a house.
Okay, we rent a house.
And then we take one of the rooms. We soundproof it completely. Anechoic chamber. And then we paint it Vanta black, put one single red light bulb in the middle. Then we put, like $2 million in cash inside of it.
This is sounding a little Matilda, dude.
It also sounds a little Squid Game now that I think about it.
Yeah, this sounds
spooky.
a little like cover somebody in glue and make them roll around in money.
No, I'm not saying that's just where we play with the money.
In the Vanta Black room?
Yeah, in the spooky room.
I want a nice room to play around with the money.
We'll try both.
I suppose we could have both. Yeah, if we got $2 bills, it'd probably fill up.
Yeah, we'll have one spooky money room when we really want to...
And one happy money
when we
room.
want to hammer down the nature of money as it truly
Right,
is.
yeah, they're very symbolic.
Yeah, that would be the one when we want to grow fear of money, which would be very important.
And then we could have one room with a giant fan.
And blow all that money around the room?
Blow it all around the room.
Hell yeah.
And then, or just like up enough to aerate it, like a grain silo.
Yeah.
And then you can just wade through.
We have
the
like
money.
a strong mesh on the floor, and there's like a gentle fan in the
You
bottom.
could probably afford some pretty good mesh.
Oh, absolutely. Enough to stand on at least.
Yeah. Or great, even.
Yeah, great. That's the one. Blow all that money around the room. Fucking put on our goggles. And just fucking play around.
Swimming.
Yeah.
Go for a swim. Okay, so like obviously you could use whatever bills you wanted, but if you made a money room, what bills would you fill it up with?
Probably $1 bills.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'd have to be a billionaire for like 10 years before I
feel comfortable.
Yeah. Because $100 is not a small amount of money to me currently.
Yeah, it still feels like $100,
even though I know it's not.
To you, it's nothing.
It's like, the amount of money I have to make in a day in order to fucking live here.
Yeah, I think because I've had jobs where I've made very little money, and I've had jobs where I've made pretty decent money, and still, if I'm making pretty decent money, I behave the same way I do when I see like the prices of things.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my god, cigarettes are $9 a pack now, and I'm like, wait, no, I can afford that. Yeah. There are just certain instances where there's something. I think a lot of times if I have a decent amount of money, whether I'm making it or I have it saved up, I think really the only big difference is that if I need something, I can just buy it.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I need to go to the hospital. I'll just go.
Yeah, you don't have to source.
I don't have to think like, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to afford this now.
I'm gonna have to get out there again and risk jail in order to pay for this. It's like, no, I guess I'll just use the money I already have.
Yeah.
Yeah. The poor man mindset is what turns a lot of recently wealthy people into absolute monsters. Like there was this guy, I think he was in like World War II, and
Grubenhauer?
Is it the guy that pretended he was smuggling people out of the country, but he just murdered them?
I just made that name up.
Oh, gotcha.
No idea.
There's this guy, grew up super poor, and he started pretending to be a doctor, and he was getting pretty good money, But at no point did he think like, I'm okay now. This is stable. He just kept thinking like, I have to make more money because he still felt poor. And it grew to the point where he was pretending to be part of the resistance, smuggling people out of France. But instead, he'd just murder them and take all of their possessions, take over their fucking houses and shit. Because he just still had that level of desperation, even though he didn't need to have that, you know. At no point did he accept that, you know, he's rich now. And it got him caught eventually.
Yeah, see, rich is relative, too. You know, I think that's a problem that we run into.
Yeah, like, $1 million is rich, right?
Yeah, for me, I think, like, if we're doing in terms of salary, I'd say my concept of rich is $250,000 a year. That's rich. That's not like making really good money. That's rich.
Yeah.
Million, of course, is you're a millionaire, which is on its own tier.
Yeah. That's having $1 million. And, you know, that's still not that rich for nowadays.
Yeah, not anymore.
But $1 billion, it's too far, because that's like you're making $1 million a year for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
That's well beyond the realm of fantasy. You'll never need that much.
Well,
I mean, unless shit really goes to hell, and at that point, I don't think money will have.
I think at that point, once you get past, like, I don't know, 10 million. I'm just pulling this number out of my ass. I feel like once you get past like 10 million, it's not even really excess money past that point. It's power.
Yeah.
It's standing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like,
so you get $10 million, you could give it to really anybody, and you can make that last a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's something
and of course
I noticed.
We could talk about, like, you know, leaving legacies for your kids, whatever.
Yeah,
but still,
for several generations, assuming they don't squander it, which they will because they grew up rich.
Yeah, they have no concept.
Yeah, they've never felt the desperation. But there's something I noticed on Celebrity Net Worth, because like a lot of the podcasts I listen to, like the popular ones, the people in those podcasts, their net worth is around 10 mil. That's like your average celebrity net worth is 10 mil. And then you have like Eminem, he's got 100 mil. That's his full net worth. And you know, it's not all liquid, but it doesn't matter. He could sell all his shit and, you know, have enough for 10 generations of people with $10 million. And I think really over Eminem, one, you know, people, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time, my popular opinion, even though he's sort of fallen off now. Not fallen off. People don't like him as much now.
You get old. Well, he also did that freestyle that didn't get him many brownie points.
It flopped, and a lot of people
it's
are
an
like,
awfully hot coffee pot.
Yeah, a lot of people see him as corny now.
Probably not. Well, I feel like he's also
Tastes change.
When he was younger and he was hard. It was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's his thing. He grew up in 8 Mile.
He had the desperation.
But now that I feel like now that he's still trying to be hard,
doesn't work so much.
It's weird.
You know,
like no one really. Snoop Dogg doesn't really do that anymore. 50 Cent doesn't do that. Like,
yeah.
Once you make it, people are kind of like, all right, cool, I did it.
Yeah.
Whereas it seems like Eminem is still like, I'm getting fucking trodden on, you know, like beating me down, and he's always got a grimace,
acting like a victim.
Yeah, he's always trying to look super fucking hardcore with his perfectly lined beard.
Yeah.
You know?
I think a lot of that is because his whole thing into the modern era was that like he's like the fucking snapback rapper, like if anyone
to reality.
Yeah, essentially. He has a back and forth thing of people trying to get clout,
get famous by
will diss him and then he'll write a thing back, and that's his place in the industry now, is that he's the guy that you can't beat, even if, you know, people like the other song more. It doesn't matter because he's very, very good at it. And basically anyone who tries to diss him and he actually, you know, responds, they instantly become famous. Like Machine Gun Kelly. I didn't even fucking know who that was. And then fucking he got into a feud with Eminem. And he got beaten down, frankly. It was a stomp.
I mean, it's Eminem.
It's
and Machine Gun
It's
Kelly.
Eminem and it's Machine Gun Kelly.
If it was like Big L and Eminem, then like, okay, shit, here we go.
That'd be a contest. But he always seems to punch down, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if he has to, but that just seems to be what happens. Is that that's
so I feel like the
people
of his league don't need to.
Yeah, and they
also
know him. Yeah,
yeah.
They know
there's a lot of people respect Eminem for what he's done for the
He brought rap
community.
To white people, essentially.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
It
made rap the biggest fucking part of the music industry by far and away, and it's like the only way to make money in music nowadays is being hip hop. That you can't just like Machine Gun Kelly. He went from hip hop to pop punk,
so that he could date younger women.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in the clause.
I saw it's like a clickhole article, like Hard Times. It's like pop punk singer has to cancel graduation speech because he's not allowed within 500 feet of the school.
Oh my god.
There's so many of those. But yeah, you can't go the other way, you know? You can't... in order to do pop punk and be, rich, successful musician...
You gotta be big.
You gotta be a rapper first, or you have to have been around from when pop punk was popular.
Yeah. It's not really coming around now. It's all rap.
Yeah, it's all rap.
Or
it's all rap.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, or fucking...
weird indie rock.
Vanilla ass. I hate on Imagine Dragons a lot, but I don't mind them, to be honest.
Exactly. That's why I hate on them. Because they're a big fat bowl of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Not even Vanilla Bean, which is much better.
Wow, I don't agree.
You don't like Vanilla Bean?
Fuck no.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, man. I think it's much better.
I just want sugar. Just give me a bowl of medium soft vanilla ice cream. Sugar milk. Exactly. Because if you let me go to Froyo or whatever and get all the crazy toppings and choices and all that, I'll fuck that bowl up. Yeah. And I don't mean in the sense of like, oh, I'll eat it so fast. I'm saying I will put all kinds of stupid shit on there.
Pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels and gummy bears and chocolate sauce and cherry, like whatever. And then afterwards I go to take a bite and I'm like, what have I done?
This sucks.
I've created a monster.
Is this weird? Hey, is this weird? The only thing I like mixed in with ice cream is either M&M's or Reese's.
Is that are you trying to do something?
No, it's not. It's not going to turn into a pun. That's just actually how I feel. And even then, it has to be vanilla ice cream for me. Otherwise, I don't want.
You said M&M's or Reese's?
Yeah.
Like Reese's Cups or Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Cups, not Reese's Pieces.
Not Oreos.
Actually, Oreos too.
Yeah, Oreos.
But once again, it's got to be vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, if it's anything other than vanilla, it's just too much.
Yeah, if it's anything other than vanilla, then it'll be fine on its own. It doesn't need mix-ins.
You don't need all the crazy shit. I feel like I kind of got past that when I turned 5. you know?
Yeah.
Just give me as much sugar as possible.
I remember my mom was super into Cold Stone Creamery for back a while. And every time we went there, I was like, just give me the fucking ice cream. I don't need all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody's texted me. Probably spaghetti and meatballs. I gotta talk about the AIDS sculpture.
Wait, I wanted to say something ice cream related.
Ice cream mix-in.
Oh, I guess it's not really ice cream, but we're talking about dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Have I mentioned the like really the only dessert that I enjoy?
What?
Creme brulee.
Oh, creme brulee is really good.
I had never had it before because I'm never really a dessert guy. I'm not a huge fan of sweets.
You spend all that energy on the meal.
Yeah, I gotta get the meat and potatoes. And I went over to a friend's house, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm making some creme brulee. Do you want some?" And I was like, "Are you hitting on me?" Because that's a very sexy thing to make for somebody.
Yeah, it's like
and he was like, "No, I'm making some for myself too. If you want some, I'll make you a little dish of it or whatever."
Yeah.
And he made it and torched the sugar, caramelized the
Shit
sugar.
is so good.
And I took a little bite and was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You get the crunch, you get the smooth.
And it's so light.
Yeah.
I love that.
I could eat a
so many
fucking
desserts are
salad
just
bowl of that shit.
rich.
Yeah, too much.
Chocolate
Like
cake.
the triple chocolate
triple
lava
chocolate
cake.
cookie brownie.
You take one bite and you're done.
Yeah.
It's too much already.
The creme brulee, and not only is it light, but it's also a small. It's a small portion,
Mm-hmm.
and B, it's served in a very. I love the way that it's served. It's very shallow.
Yeah.
So, because if it was like a big bowl of custard with a little thin crust
then
on
you'd
top,
just be eating
then
custard.
the ratio would be off, you
Yeah.
know. But with creme brulee, every bite is pretty much the same ratio of caramelized sugar and custard.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate that little dish and was just like, I don't feel thick.
Yeah, you don't feel
I
like
don't
you have
feel
to sit down.
drudgy, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, that was really nice.
I really like creme brulee. Man.
Creme brulee's bomb, dude.
You ever have flan? Or flan?
Oh, that's like the brown and yellow.
Yeah, the
Stuff,
brown,
right?
it's like, it tastes like creme brulee, but with like caramel. It's an egg custard, essentially.
Yeah, it's a little too jiggly for me.
Don't like the...
I don't like the jiggle.
Don't like the sharp, sort of thicker pudding texture.
It's just jiggly.
I really like
Creme
it.
brulee is just, it's the best. I would fight someone if they told me creme brulee wasn't the best. If anyone out there is interested, send us an email.
Yeah, we gotta get an email, don't we?
Oh, yeah, I could
I'm
set
gonna
up
have to
for-
start releasing these onto the internet, otherwise I
We'll
will
lose
not have
storage.
enough space to protect these for 10,000 years.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, but send us an email. We'll get the business email up. We'll put it on the next episode.
Yeah, sure.
If you don't like creme brulee, and then
I'll put it in the about info when I release the podcast.
Yeah, that works too.
We don't even have to say it. You can just look at it. You'll see it every time you go to play an episode. So.
And then you can email me.
Yep.
And say you don't like creme brulee, so that we can fight.
Yeah.
Much in the same way that rappers will try to start shit with Eminem, so that they can get famous.
Yep.
You can try to start shit with me as a famous person, in order to get famous, by saying you don't like creme brulee.
Yeah, but rather than, a battle of words, it'll be physical violence.
Oh, absolutely. There's very easy to best me in a battle of wits. We have to go straight to the violence.
Yeah, we're not going down that road.
not taking that risk.
We also won't mention you on the podcast.
His real name's Clarence. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Even if you email us and we do mention you on the podcast, it'll be easily 20 weeks after we've read the email, so
Yeah, probably.
so it's not even worth it.
You will have stopped listening.
I'm gonna save the AIDS sculpture thing for next week.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh, that's alright. I didn't mean to take up that much time.
nah, I just
You don't think it fits well with...
that doesn't really. I'll do it real quick. Basically, in what was it, Miami Beach or some shit? They were making a sculpture to memorialize fucking victims of AIDS. Essentially, it was an AIDS memorial sculpture, and they hired, I think, is Philip K. Dick,
Huh.
the third, or some shit, some sculpture guy. And the sculpture he came up with was, on one side it's a circle and there's lines and they all symbolize whatever bullshit design shit. And on the other side, it looked like a butthole. It looked exactly like a butthole. And everyone was like, hey, that's not gonna fly. I mean, I don't want a sculpture of a butthole, but the fact that it's an AIDS memorial makes this very bad.
It's a little too pertinent.
Yeah, you should have thought about this, clearly. And either you did and you're an asshole, or you didn't and you're a fucking idiot. And
Yeah.
everyone who agreed to this design is the same level of guilty. And I read an interview with the guy, just, with his fucking... It was before anyone had seen it. It was just talking about the piece. And he went through all the design bullshit and what everything represented. And I was reading it and I was like, does he know? And I couldn't tell. At the end, I could not tell whether he was being a little shit kicker or if he was just that oblivious to not see that it looked exactly like a butthole. Like a big gaper.
A little goatsy.
A little goatsy, yeah. It's a fucking pink donut.
Chocolate starfish.
Anyway, that was it. I don't know. I'm glad I squeezed it in. It would have been a weird one to start with next week. Anyway, they've had him do a different sculpture.
That's good.
Yeah, they caught it after it was built, but at least they did.
After it was built? I didn't catch that.
After it was built and unveiled, people were like, "This looks like a butthole."
Woo! I thought this was.
And now they've replaced it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. How does it get to that point? How do you let that slip by? Here we go. Do I have conversation ender? Okay. I'm reading
spaghetti and meatballs. Fuck.
Yes, play spaghetti and meatballs. If you could poop any material, but that material could not be used or sold, what would it be?
Soft stool.
Just soft poop.
Okay, so like that's a realistic answer.
Yeah, because the only benefit you get is how easy it is to poop.
Oh, so you can't like show it to people?
Well, you could, and it could be the material you specify. So like,
I think it'd be
soft serve,
okay. You know what?
Warm soft serve ice cream. I don't know.
I think it would be. I would choose gilded poop.
Just poop, but with a gold flake.
Yeah, not even like a flake. Like that shit looks like it's solid gold.
Just gold, but with the consistency of
exactly
a healthy poop.
Yeah, a healthy poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking like shiny.
But it wouldn't actually be gold, because then you'd be able to sell it or use it.
Exactly. It would also be very heavy.
Yeah, I feel like I'd want something that consistency of, in easy poop. Poop on easy mode.
Right.
But with a pleasant smell. And that's the only thing I'd change. Maybe I'd make it look better too. Like
I feel like if you owed that,
like
I could see that back. I could see that backfire though.
What's that?
Because if your poop smells like a pleasant smell, then anytime you smelt that pleasant smell, you would think
remind me of poop. That's right.
Yep.
The delineation would make me hate that thing.
Exactly.
So it'd have to be something that I don't find
like,
pleasant.
you want it to smell like buttered popcorn or something.
That would ruin popcorn.
You're gonna ruin buttered popcorn.
So maybe walnuts. Because I know I don't like walnuts.
And then you would extra not like them because they smell like poop.
Yeah, but it would still smell better than poop, which is already quite bad.
Yeah, not a great smell.
No. And you're not going to find that at Yankee Candle.
You know, I've always thought it was interesting that, like, poop and farts, very different, very distinct smells. If you were to walk into a room, you'd be like, oh my god, somebody farted. Versus if you were to walk into a room and someone had taken a shit somewhere in the room, you go, oh my god, that's shit.
It smells exactly like shit.
That is shit.
Yeah.
And also, dog shit versus human shit. Different. I mean, that kind of makes sense because our diets are so different.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's always kind of confused me.
Why does fart...
How we're able to both, A, tell the difference between fart and shit smell.
Why is it
and
different?
Also how we're able to sort fart and poop.
Yeah, and why is one of them
in our butts
superior by far? Like, you smell a bad fart, it's still better than
it's
smelling
like
shit.
It's funny sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes
it's like... It's never funny if you smell poop.
No, that's a predicament.
Never funny. That's a problem that someone's going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody, like, farts versus someone who shits their pants, you could tell. Human poop's got, like, a sharp
Maybe farts
tang.
are supposed to be like a pH scale. Like, like, if your farts change smell, like we're sensitive to the changes in farts because... Like, if it gets worse or smells strange, we need to be able to know that for our health. One.
That's a bad fart. That's a hot one.
Yeah. Something is direly wrong. I need to change my diet accordingly.
It'd be interesting to see if there's a way to read farts. If there's... What is the name of that stool chart? You know what I'm talking about.
Different consistencies.
Yeah, I wonder if there's one of those for farts. that shows like, oh, you probably have this going on.
Probably, huh?
Be interesting to look it up.
Should I, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do it real quick.
The part of the show where I Google another thing. Fart
Scale.
chart. Fart chart. Health.
That's not funny. That's immature.
The fart chart. Yeah, okay.
Really?
Let's see. Hold up. So yeah, they've got different descriptions. Oh, come on, load. The text is unreadable.
Oh, it's too blurry.
It talks about the differences in smell and sound and what they mean.
I'm going to be blown
And
away.
one of them is labeled as... Oh, here we go.
I'm going to be blown away if this is
Common
serious.
quack, butt putt.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, none of these have to do with health. That's a shame because one of them is a fart cloud, but there's a wolf's head.
Ooh, like the 3-wolf moon fart?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's called the howler.
Sick.
But that does not have anything to do with health as far as I can
Yeah, because
tell.
like when you're sick and you fart, it's hot. At least mine are.
Oh yeah.
Like
no, yeah.
hot. Like
It's
burning.
You could burn paper with it.
Yeah.
If you held it right in front of your butthole.
That's odd.
There's a chart about unexpected health benefits of farting, but
Yeah, we will have to do a little bit of research.
all I can do it. I'll go on Kaggle and see if there's a data set about farts and their meanings.
Ooh, you gotta send me that, by the way.
The
I'm
Kaggle.
very interested in data sets.
Yeah, no, go on Kaggle, and also you can use the BigQuery soundbox if you've got a Google account. It's kind of annoying to get to. Basically, just go to BigQuery and go to your homepage. It'll be right there. You can only do 12 projects, and you can't edit data sets, but why would you want to?
Yeah.
Why would you want to ruin a data set by making shit up? You know. But there's a lot of publicly available data sets, and you can get even more if you Google for the comma separated
Oh, CSV?
values. Yeah, CSV of them. And I've been doing some of that for fun.
Cool.
My girlfriend wanted me to find if there was data about spiders and their sizes. And I did find one, but it didn't have the sizes.
Sure there is.
There's hundreds and hundreds of kinds of spiders here in America alone. It is a huge fucking table, man. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope everything's cool thousands of years in the future.
Tune in next week to see both our new email and hopefully some information on the tarot reading of farts.
Oh, the stunning conclusion to this week's cliffhanger.
Yep.
Oh, and go to the boneroom.com.
Yes, boneroom.com. They're having specials on something.
They got coyote skulls in, a bunch of them.
Oh, really?
They're pretty cool looking, yeah. Most of them have all the teeth, which is difficult.
Weird.
Yeah. It's really hard to find
It's
a
hard
skull
to
without
skin teeth. I'm surprised they're able to do that well. Get all the fur off of them. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Biscuits and Backshots. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye. Monsters rule.